Hey everyone, welcome to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. I'm Ronnie, and I thought today we can do something a little different today. And I just got this brand new idea that I got off of Goshen Games' live stream just recently. And I figured, you know what, let's do something a little bit different. Let's forget about talking about comic books and stuff like that. And let's do something very different. So in the live stream, if you watched it recently, Goshen, my cousin Chris, was drawing in his live stream, and he just wanted to show you guys what he was drawing. So he was drawing various manga characters like Dragon Ball characters and Naruto and stuff like that. And it kept me thinking. I'm like, you know what? That makes a good idea for a good video. So I figured, I used to draw, and I thought, why not share my despicable drawings with you guys? Okay, so these drawings I drew when I was in high school. This is actually one of my sketchbooks. It's a really big one. It's actually my favorite one. I haven't drawn in like about maybe, I want to say 13, 14 years or so. So I haven't drawn since I was like 14 or 15. So something like that. And I was just looking through these and I'm like, my God, these things are abysmal. They are horrible. I thought they were really great. Well, granted, my 14-year eyes thought that they were really great. But you guys be the judge. And some of these are cringy, but a lot of these are good in some ways. And they're mostly Dragon Ball drawings. So let's start with the first one. And they're dated, by the way. So okay, this is the first one. This is Child Goku right here. I did a lot of shading when I was a kid. I don't know why I thought shading was cool, but this is Child Goku from Dragon Ball GT doing a Kamehameha. It's the worst, man. Look at this thing. I mean, a lot of things are just not proportioned correctly. Like the arms and everything. It's ridiculous. Like even the feet and the legs are not even proportioned correctly. He just looks full-blown like retarded. Sorry, that's not PC. Anyways, whatever, I don't care. Next one. Another Kid Goku. This was dated the same day. I drew this drawing on the same day, October 5th, 2003. So I was 13 at that time. And here it is again. My God, you know what really bugs me out? Is those freaking arms. They're not proportioned, and his head is bigger than his legs. But like, this is what I used to draw, guys. I mean, I used to be kind of an artist, I guess you can say. And I'm kind of like Chris, I have to look at what I'm trying to draw. Otherwise, I can't really draw off by memory. Alright, next one. I don't know why I drew it, but I was Googling, I was online Googling images of Dragon Ball characters. And I came across this concept character of Trunks. I don't know what he's supposed to be. Like, I don't know what this is, but I drew it anyways, and I thought, like, okay, it looks kind of cool. But I drew it. And that's it. I mean, there's not much of a story to that one. Alright. Next one. Alright. Some of you may like it, some of you may not, but I drew it. It's Dragon Ball GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku right here. My goodness. I hate the way my arms come out. Like, when I draw arms on a character. They never come out right. I mean, look at the hands on that. I mean, if you can see it right here. Jeez, man, I'm like the Rob Liefeld of like amateur artists. And if you don't know who Rob Liefeld is, he draws a lot of comic book characters like X-Men, Deadpool. He's most notably known for creating Deadpool. And there's this running joke in comic books. Rob Liefeld can't draw feet. And if you read a lot of his comic books with his arts, like with a lot of his sketches and his art, you notice that he comes up with creative ways to hide the feet of the characters that he's drawn. You only see him like knee high, knee and up. His feet their characters' feet are always covered. And there was a joke that was made like that in the Deadpool 2 movie. So if you haven't seen that yet, and if you catch that joke, you'll probably laugh out loud. I laughed out loud in the theater because I'm like, am I the only one that got that reference? That's what comic book fans are like that. I mean, they understand those references. And actually some of the ink, not ink, like the lead from like the pencils, and this is like 15 years old, is actually coming off of my fingers right there. Like, it's actually on my fingers. I'm staining my fingers with all that lead right there. But yeah, I can never draw hands. That's pretty much one thing that's been very consistent with all the artwork in this binder. Next one. Alright, not much of a drawing, but I drew Stewie. I was a big Family Guy fan when I was a kid. I hope you all like my art. It's Stewie. Anyways, next one. And it's Peter Griffin. I know, it's very cringy, I know. Not much going on right there, so, yeah. Okay. I drew Brian as well. My god, it looks like he jumped into like a puddle of pencils, if that makes any sense. More like a basket of pencils and rolled around in a bunch of like lead. And he came out all smudgy and dirty. Whatever. Don't judge. Let's see. Nope, there's nothing there. Alright, this one was my favorite when I was a kid. Actually, one of my top favorites. But I look at it now and I realize the face, like at least, especially the mouths, they're not aligned correctly. But I like it because it's full and it fills up the entire page. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan at his prime with the other Saiyans right here. Let's take a look at this. I'm gonna bring it up here and I'm gonna like kind of like pan it up slowly for you guys. See, even Vegeta's face doesn't look right, if you can catch it there. His Widow's Peak is way too high. So, yeah. That is one of my favorite drawings I've ever drawn. I'm actually kind of proud of it. But when I look at it now, I'm like, yeah, it could have been better. But again, I'm not really much of an artist, but I got this off of Google Images. Alright, now we're stepping into Zelda territory. This is actually one of my favorite drawings of like anything Zelda related. I think it's like the only Zelda drawing I've ever drawn. But here's a drawing of Link from Ocarina of Time. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. Right here, closer look for you guys. But yeah, huge fan of Zelda, and I figured I'd love to draw it, so I totally drew it. When was it dated? Oh, I drew this April 4th, 2004. Look at that. Oh, that was like 14 years ago. Jeez. Alright, this is one of the few drawings that actually came out right, and again with the damn arms. They're so small. Here's Super Saiyan Gohan, Teen Super Saiyan Gohan right here. It actually came out pretty good, everything but the arms. I'm gonna just put it over here for you guys to see. I'm gonna pan it up. There you go. And again, 4/21 on April. I drew a lot that month. I drew Dragon Ball like GT Goku and like towards the end of Dragon Ball Z Goku where he was wearing that blue gi. His arms came out pretty bad. Even his face looks a little weird. But like it's the best I could have done and I tried. At least his hair came out better though than anything else. Alright. Here's actually like my third favorite drawing. It's Gotenks. And I drew it again in April. I drew Gotenks that day. So this one came out pretty decent. I like it. At least I was able to draw the feet though. Yeah. Came out well. The arm's a little thin, but and small. Alright, this is like my second favorite drawing because everything came out looking just fine. And I drew this the very next day, April 25th, 2004. I date my drawings. So, this one's also one of my favorites. It's the Z Fighters, Super Saiyan Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. Right here. And it's dated with my signature and right in the bottom, as you can see. And I've had that signature since I was a kid, so. Yep. There's my drawings. Sorry, if you see me looking up there, it's because I'm monitoring my video. So I have my iPhone actually wirelessly connected to my camera, and I'm using my iPhone as a monitor so I can see what my video is looking like. So I wasn't able to do that before until now. I drew a lot of Vegeta, a lot of Dragon Ball Z, but I drew Super Saiyan Vegeta. This was May of the same year, May 31st, 2004. I totally forgot about this one. But this one came out pretty decent as well. Goku's face in his regular state didn't come out too well. This was drawn June 10th, 2004, and I was still 13, turning 14 in like a couple months. But this is Goku in all his stages, from normal stage to like Super Saiyan 3. Normal, Super Saiyan 2, and Super Saiyan 3. It's actually one of my other favorites. I have a lot of favorites, but I think this one came out looking the best because I actually managed to get the hands right on Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I like it. And then the rest was just still life. I made an attempt. Okay, that's it. I'm out of paper. There's no still life in here. I even made an attempt to draw Spider-Man. I can never draw Spider-Man. I can never draw him. It never comes out right, and it sucks. This is my favorite superhero. It's just his costume's hard to draw because he has a lot of lining all over his costume, so it's really hard to draw. But that was my artwork, guys. What did you think of it? Please leave your comments down in the comment section below. And if you have artwork and you want to submit it, please, by all means, show me what you've got. You know what I would like to do? I would like for you guys to draw fan art. It could be anything. Art of like your favorite TV shows, characters, whatever. If you want to make me into a cartoon and you like this channel so much, you can submit your fan art to me. You can actually submit your artwork to any of my social media accounts, my Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and I'll be sure to take a look at it. And if I like your artwork that much, I'll make it my channel profile picture. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching once again. Be sure to hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next video.